to be competitive in the market, we need to utilize our communication in the best way.
We at TravelBuy use the communication module for all our invoices to create trans promo for our customers. Now it is time for the last preparations before the next production of our invoices starts.
Start by selecting a communication item in the communication module that you want to work with. The items can have two different workflows. In this case, choose an item that has the text repetitive. The repetitive workflow is for invoices or other repetitive communication items, like statements or monthly letters that is produced on a regular basis and are always scheduled. You can also look for this symbol. In the first view, you will get a short description, information about the layout of the document, and information about approval rights. This view is called Settings.
In the Campaign tab, you can manage all your available slots and start to build different campaigns. Let's take a look to see what will happen in the slot Marketing Message on the 5th. There's one campaign already created called Boost Sales, and it contains two different messages to two different segments. Segment A, containing our Gold customers, will get a campaign for insurance. Segment B, containing our Silver customers, will get a campaign for hotels. Let's build one more campaign in this slot. This campaign has the target to cross-sell to our customers that are going to Barcelona. First, we need to create a new campaign. We need to call it Cross-Sell. Select an appropriate period for when it will be produced. We have decided to have this campaign for the next two sendouts. Now you will see that the new campaign is placed under the existing campaign. By using drag and drop, you can prioritize what campaign is most important.
Now it's time to populate the new campaign with content and rules. We will start by defining a new rule for this campaign. Go to the Rules tab. You will now see what rules that's available. Rules are used to define who will get the information. A rule is defined by you and can, for example, be a target group or a geographical area. In our case, we use predefined segments that is called Gold, Silver and Bronze. In this case, we want to create a campaign for customers traveling to Barcelona, so we'll create a temporary rule for this. Give the rule a name. Let's call this one Barcelona. Choose what information you want to build the rule on. This information is based upon what data you send to Stralfors. In our case, we always have destinations in our data file, so we just choose destination and put the term equals Barcelona here. And save. Okay, so now we have a campaign. We have also defined a rule that we can use, and now it's time to put it all together. Go to the Slots Management tab. You will now be able to combine your slot, campaign and rules with different media assets. A media asset is images, PDFs or texts that is stored in our media library. Choose what slot you want to work with. In this case, we want to work with the slot Marketing Message. Choose what campaign you want to work with. Let's continue to work with our new campaign, Cross-Sell. In the box Current Assignments, you will see the text No assignments for this campaign. This means that there are no content to be produced in this campaign for the moment. Now we will start by choosing a rule that we want to have. We take our new rule, Barcelona, and drag it to the Drop Rule Here box. Let's now take a media asset to combine with that rule. For this campaign, our marketing department have produced an image called Barcelona JPG. That contains our marketing message. Same principle as for the rules. Drag the media asset to the Drop Asset Here box. Now you will see the result in the Current Assignments box. The system has saved your campaign. So now let's go back to the Campaign tab for a final inspection.
Let's take a look to see what will happen in the slot Marketing Message. There are now two campaigns already created, Boost Sales and our new campaign, Cross Sell. The new campaign looks good, but I would like to do a change in the Boost Sales campaign before I'm pleased. Go to the Slots Management tab. Choose the slot Marketing Message. Choose the campaign Boost Sales. We at TravelBuy have decided not to send this campaign to our Segment B customers, so let's start by deleting the assignment that you see in the Current Assignments box. We decided to include the offer to our Segment C customers instead. Let's take the rule Segment C and drag it to the Drop Rule Here box. And let's take an image called Hotels and drag it to the Drop Asset Here box. Now we are ready to see how our next production of invoices will look like.
In the last tab, Preview, you have a possibility to see exactly how the documents will look like. In our case, we always do a preview for the final decision. This just to make sure that the entire document looks good. Here you can upload a test file for your preview. A test file is a replica of your normal data file, but with fewer records. We already have one test file here, so let's go with that one. You start the preview by clicking on the Preview PDF button. Here are our invoices presented in the exact way as they will look like in the real production. By using this functionality, you can easily select one rule and see how it applies. Okay, now it's time to complete our work. Let's go back to the Campaigns tab. We must now activate the campaigns we have created or changed before it can go into production. Select the Marketing Message slot. Let's start with the new campaign we created, Cross Sell. Click on Settings. Change the campaign status to Active. You will see a padlock, and that is the sign to confirm that this campaign is now ready for production.